Tune into the Iceman Show. I'm your host, the Iceman. Taking a little vacay or a little mancation. Trying to get out of Texas for a minute, man. Go check out some of these other areas. I know some of the players up here in Seattle was like, Ice, you need to come up here. It's popping. You need to come up here and check it out, at least if nothing else. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to get a whiff of some of these other places and check out the microculture here. And I saw some crazy ass shit yesterday. I wasn't expecting it, so I didn't take my phone out. But peep this, man. I drive down the street, man, coming from my homegirl's house, and man, these white folks were standing out there, man. It's probably about 4 or 5 of them. They standing out there with their shirts off. It was two men, I think it was like 3 men and 2 women. And one of the women was kind of fat, man. She had a belly and shit. But they had their titties out. And one had she had some big ass fucking titties. Her titties was right on point. She was a decent looking white girl, but I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers crazy up here. Anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick about generation-x.net. Generation-x.net. And those of you who are YouTubers, y'all know about this website. I don't know how long it was in existence, but they went out of business probably around 2015, I believe. 2014 or 2015. I'm not sure exactly when they went out of business. And it was owned by a black man. I believe he has a computer background. And he, I believe he was running, the site was owned by his nonprofit. And I wasn't familiar with, I didn't become familiar with generation, what we used to call it Gen X. I wasn't familiar with Gen X until probably 2011. Anyway, I finally got on there in 2011, and there was a lot of people on there. You know, Sergeant Willie Pete was on there. It used to be on there. Matter of fact, a lot of his videos were on there, and I had a few of my videos on there. A few other guys had their videos on there, and you could say whatever you wanted to say. There was no censorship, and it was just real cool. But the problem is the site had a lot of issues. Not all the time, but a good portion of the week. The site, it wouldn't be all the way down, but it would just be problems where you couldn't upload videos or something like that, and you come back the next day and you can do it. Also, you had to send an email to the webmaster, the owner, to get permission to upload videos. And I didn't know that for a long time. I couldn't upload videos until somebody sent me an email and said, hey man, you can't just, you know, haul off and upload videos to Gen X. And so you got to email old dude. And I said, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Anyway, so, you know, I'm putting videos, I put my videos where I go all the way in on motherfuckers on there. And one thing I noticed was that, like I said, I noticed some of the issues with the site. And when I found out that this guy was running a nonprofit, I tried to donate some money. And I encourage people on Blog Talk Radio, and I was doing Blog Talk Radio on probably about 2011 to about 2013. I would tell people to vehemently to support this guy. And I tried to donate some money, and for some reason his PayPal account was fucked up. So I said, okay, maybe there's just a glitch or something, just, you know, something's popping off, and I just can't do it. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna chill. So I go back about 2 or 3 days later, and I said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to donate some money to this guy. And it was the PayPal was still messed up, where they couldn't receive. It kept getting an error message that cannot receive funds or something like that. And I said, what the hell's going on here? So, and let me stop right there. Let me just say this here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of times when we black folks open businesses, we kind of do stuff by the seat of our pants, and we're not necessarily trying to be janky, but it just looks like that because we're not managing our operations the way we should. But anyway, I was a little disappointed because I wanted to help the bro. I wanted to contribute. I just didn't want to upload videos and nothing else. I wanted to be able to help this guy out because I want his business to last. And in typical Black American form, people did not donate money, but they was uploading videos and having a great time posting content on this guy's website. And because for a minute I was just posting videos on Gen X, I wasn't even putting videos on YouTube because I was always getting flagged from little weak ass, little invisible little dudes and women. And so I actually said, fuck YouTube for a minute. Anyway, I look around in like 2014, 2015, I can't remember what year it was. I think it might have been 2014. You know, I go to Gen X and it said, you know, the site no longer existed. And I was thinking to myself, damn, this guy's, you know, business has gone the way of the dinosaur. And I was thinking to myself, why? Because I was very disappointed. I said, well, why is it that this had to take place? And it goes back to an old premise that I've talked about ad nauseum here on the Iceman Show. And that is, we do not support black businesses. We here now granted, some people are on YouTube clowning and being silly and being ridiculous and not giving any information, and to really be honest, it comes down. I file it in the category of cooning. A lot of it's cooning that goes on these guys doing silly stuff trying to get views. Anyway, again, we don't have an income problem. We have a spending problem. And we seem to think everything is free. We think everything is free. We think, people, you know, like I said, I'm one of the serious guys who post information that can help you change your life. Just ask people like Super Sea Dragon, Human Paradox, and a host of others who have been rolling with me since 2010, 2011. They'll tell you. You can even talk to some of my guys that bought my book, or you can talk the Game of Life According to the Iceman Volume 1, or you can talk to people who have done psychotherapy with me, and they'll tell you that the Iceman's for real. And we have, like I said again, we have a habit of not supporting black businesses, and then we wonder why they go out of business. Okay, we wonder why they go out of business. You cannot sustain a business based on people just coming by videos. See, you have to understand what a lot of people who view videos online, you got to understand what their mindset is. Their mindset is, well, I'm giving you views, so that, that's enough. That's enough. I'm giving you views, Mr. Iceman and all you other YouTubers out there. I gave you views, so I shouldn't have to give you any money. And that's the same mentality that you saw with people who were on Gen X. They're uploading videos, they're having a great time, people are coming by their videos viewing, but yet nobody's contributing to the business. Now, I don't know what this guy's business model was, but it's obvious that maybe he didn't know what he was doing, because there was some advertising on his website, but there wasn't a whole lot of advertising on his site. So his business model was probably not a good one, and that's probably the main contributing factor to why Generation/X.net went out of business. But that's not the major reason why he went out of business. The major reason why he went out of business is because of his revenue stream with the website. He didn't monetize anything, which is something I always cover in my business plan, business/marketing plans. How are you going to monetize your expenses? Everything you sell, products and or services, has to be monetized. You have to tie a unit cost to everything. And when I get prospective business owners who hire me as a business consultant to help set up a business for them, these are some of the questions that I ask, or some of the statements that I make to them, to the effect of, how are you going to monetize your business? And black folks, we have to stop wanting the benefits of somebody's business but not contributing. You got people who want to sit here and get mad and call people like me names because we're trying to monetize our time. My time is money. My time's not free, dog. So when I get guys who send me emails just running their mouth, no specific goal or objective to their email, they're just running their mouth. I've gotten 2 or 3 page manifestos from people just running their mouth, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, dude, what is it that you want? I was just wondering if I could get you to do a business marketing plan for me, and then I'll just pay you later. And I'm like, dude, do I look fucking stupid to you? Huh? Do I look like a moron to you? I'm gonna do $5,000 worth of work, and then you're gonna pay me later. I'm like, dude, what kind of idiot are you? See, you have to understand about a lot of these black people. A lot of these black people are low income, and most of the people who are on YouTube are low income black people. So they don't feel like, they barely had, raised $200 to buy a computer. So in their mind, they feel like poor black people and working class black people feel like somebody owed them something because they're working dead end jobs, or they're on disability, on SSI, or usually it's SSI, usually ain't SSDI. And you got people who are on SSI who in their mind, they shouldn't have to spend any money. Everything should be free. But not just them feel that way. Most black people of all socioeconomic statuses feel black business owners should give them something for free. That's not how this works, people. My time is money. And some of these serious YouTubers like the Angry Man and Obsidian and some of these other cats that put some real deep content on the web, on YouTube, these guys, all of us should be paid for our time. So I'm announcing that there will be no more free videos from the Iceman. Okay, you go to AskTheIceman.com and get further information. But I'm telling you right now, there will be no more free videos. And if there are free videos, they're not going to be the kind of videos that you want to sit there with a box of popcorn and have a good time. You're gonna probably turn off after the first couple of minutes. But the premium content, the content I used to do for my paid subscribers back in the day, we're going back to that. And those I do edutainment. I educate and I entertain. But there is some entertainment value for premium content. Okay, there will be some funny videos like what I used to do back in the day, 8 years ago. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to that. Okay? We're gonna go back to that. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that format. Because I feel like the unfortunate thing about doing business with black people is that you seem to think that black businesses stay open by way of osmosis. And I'm telling you, man, black businesses can't survive without money, without income. And you guys are gonna have to start supporting these black businesses, or we're gonna go out of business like Gen X did. So I used to get emails from people talking about, hey man, what happened to Gen X? I'm like, they went out of business because black people didn't support them. We didn't support this guy. See, black people don't get behind black folks who are leading, who are trying to give their people uplift and information. Because see, if I was a white dude and I was doing stuff on the internet, on YouTube, they support their people. They'll send them money and say, hey man, where can I send money to? Because I want to keep this going. Because I know you're taking your time out of your busy day to do a video for us. So white people and other races support their people who are doing stuff on YouTube. Black people are the only ones who don't do shit for us, for their own people. You guys expect everything to be free. Well, the Iceman's got an MBA and an MSW. Well, he ought to be giving us something. No. Those degrees cost money. Cash money. And you ought to have enough gumption. You ought to have enough self-esteem and love for your people to help those of us who are trying to make a difference in the lives of not just black people, but all people. I want all people to listen to my videos and be educated. Because I get emails from white dudes saying, man, I've been a subscriber of your show for I don't know how long, and dude, I love your show, man. And even though I'm a white dude, I totally understand what you say about all women, and it's helped me deal with women when I go out here to date. So it ain't just black people who are listening to my videos, although they might tune out when I'm talking about white supremacy and racism. Or I'm doing the super duper white guy videos, which we're gonna start back doing in the next month. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you really want to keep doing this Gen X thing? Do you really want to keep you want to keep starving black businesses from getting your money, but yet you're gonna poke your mouth out when they go out of business, when their businesses become defunct? Is that what you want to keep doing? Because that's gonna keep happening. Most of the black businesses that I know that are ultra successful, they do business with all races. They don't just do business with black people. because black people only support nigga shit. Black men will go spend $300 in a strip club, but then won't spend $300 on their mental health. They'll spend $300 on, or they'll pay $200 for some LeBrons, or they'll pay $150 for some Jordans, but then won't spend, $60 a month on a gym membership. Y'all see where I'm going with this? This is why we stay losing. Black people stay losing. Black men and black women stay losing because we continue to be a slave to our emotions and our loins. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of y'all brothers and sisters, you got a bunch of kids, you ain't got no money hardly coming in, you working dead end jobs that ain't gonna never change. It ain't gonna never change for you. And if you go out here and spend your money on weed and all this other little dumb shit, and then you still sitting up there feeling stressed out because you ain't got no money, it's never gonna change for you, dog. Life is never gonna get any better for you. So what I suggest you do is listen and learn and spend money with black-owned businesses. And I, like anybody who's ever donated to my nonprofit, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And all the money goes to buying coats for these kids down here in San Antonio and Minneapolis. These black kids, buying book bags for these black kids. I go out, I do outreach, I drive around whatever city I'm in, and I talk to disabled vets who are homeless. I talk to a lot of vets, and there's a lot of them that are black. And if nothing else, I'll hand them $10, $15. Say, hey man, go get you something to eat. Don't spend this on no liquor and no drugs. Go get you something to eat, man. And some of them probably did take that money and go spend it on drugs. But I hope they didn't. But the fact of the matter is, I reached into my pocket and I gave them some money. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want the Iceman show to continue, you're gonna have to pay for it. This show is no longer gonna be free. You want to be educated and entertained, then you're gonna have to spend money on the premium content. Okay, that's what we're gonna start doing from now on. Now the premium content is only gonna be $2 or $3. We're not doing the $30 a month subscription fee. We're not gonna do that no more because it worked, but black people don't stick with anything. I might get somebody that might subscribe for 2 or 3 months, and then after that they just drop off the face of the earth and change their debit card, playing games, doing that kind of shit. So anyway, so what I want you to do, oh, by the way, I'm setting up a new Facebook account for the Iceman show. We're gonna set up a new account, and we're gonna get that popping, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna set up another Iceman show page. Give me a couple of days to do that. Also, you can go by AskTheIceman.com and buy my book, The Game of Life According to the Iceman, Volume 1. You can get it at Amazon.com, and you can also get it at AskTheIceman.com. If you get it at AskTheIceman.com, you can get the paperback version of my book, and I will sign it for you, and then I'll send it to you. So if you want a copy of my book, but you want it autographed, feel free to go to AskTheIceman.com and do the PayPal dance, and then from there I'll just go ahead and send the book to you. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, the Generation-X.net is a cautionary tale as to why black businesses don't stay afloat. They don't stay open. They don't stay open because you guys don't support them. I have to do better as a black consumer myself. Look, let me explain something to you. The more money we spend with black businesses, the more jobs we create. and you can be directly involved in that process if you donate, you know, $15, $20 to my nonprofit at AskTheIceman.com. Plus, you get a benefit of having a tax write-off for your taxes in 2018. Also, anybody that donates at least $50 to my nonprofit, I will send you a t-shirt from my nonprofit. Okay? I'll send you a t-shirt, courtesy of the Iceman. Okay? So you're getting something for it. And spread the word. Tell other black folks, hey man, you need to help this brother out. He runs a nonprofit that helps black people of all socioeconomic statuses. We need to go by and help this brother out. You know, when I did the Hurricane Harvey fundraising, only had a handful of people donate money. Thank you to those folks. And you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You're gonna spend $30 on a bottle of Hennessy that don't do shit for you but wreck your liver, but you won't donate $10, $15 to the Iceman show. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You haven't donated, you won't spend money on premium content on the Iceman show, nor will you donate money to my nonprofit. And then you wonder why black business owners start catering to white people or other people of other races. Why? Because people like a lot of y'all don't support black businesses. You think that we ought to be open for free. I've talked to black-owned restaurant owners who say, man, these black folks be coming in here trying to not pay for their food and all this kind of shit, talking about, hey man, you in the community, why can I just come back and pay you, you know, for the food? And they're like, no, nigga, no. Why are you doing me like that? You ain't gonna do Charlie like that. You ain't gonna do the white man like that. So how you gonna do me like that? We gotta get off that dumb shit, man, of hating other black people who are trying to make a difference out here in the world. We gotta stop doing that. And Gen X is an obvious example of why black businesses go under. You don't support them. Let me say that again. The reason why Gen X went out of business is because y'all didn't support them, or we didn't support that brother. He should have been as big as YouTube, but because we don't support anything that's got a black face on it, because a lot of us ain't nothing but closet coons and bed wenches. Don't ask why the black restaurant down the street from you went out of business. Don't ask. The reason why they went out of business is because you didn't support them. Because you feel that because he's doing better than you ought to get a free ride. You ought to get some products and or services for free. We need our asses kicked, man. We need our collective black asses kicked. Get off your asses and support my channel and donate money to my nonprofit. Again, if you donate $50 or more, you're going to get a t-shirt in the mail. Allow 2 to 4 weeks for delivery. And I'm also asking those of you who don't plan on financially contributing to my nonprofit in this channel, I want you to unsub, because you're a waste of time, and you're a waste of your time, and you're taking up space on this planet, and you're also a waste of time to all of us all of us black people who are leading and doing things that we ought to do to create jobs for other black people. You are a disgrace to black people, and you need to unsub from my channel. This is the Iceman. Holler at your boy.